Hi everybody, Kimberly Raker here. I wanted to do this quick tutorial video today on how to connect a capture page with an email opt-in form to an external website and set up the Mailing Boss autoresponder so when the people put in their info in your email opt-in form on your capture page, it'll go to the corresponding list in your Mailing Boss and all their information will be collected. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am here on my home page of Builderall, okay, and on the left hand side I'm going to click on Builders, which is the first option, and then I'm going to go down to drag and drop Pixel Perfect and go to My Sites. Now most of you should already have capture pages under your sites, under My Sites, because I've personally transferred over capture pages to you. So for this video and sake of time, I am not going to create one from scratch. I'm just going to use one that I already have. So I am going to use Get Leads because I just created this one. As you can see, it's inactive. And I'll be using this capture page to connect to an external website for a company that I do affiliate marketing for. Okay, so before I get into configuring my capture page, I want to create a list in Mailing Boss and get that set up first. That way I can have something to link the email opt-in form to, and I won't have to go back and do that on the second step. So it's always better to make sure that you already have a list made. Okay, so we're going to create a subscriber list, and I'm going to name it, what am I doing this one for? We're going to name this Moneyline Leads. Okay. I'm just going to keep it the same. And you have to fill out all the different lines here, the name, display name, and description. I normally just put the same thing for all three and continue. So it's going to prompt you to the next page here where you've already got your three names, and you're going to have an opt-in and an opt-out, two options. You're going to have a single opt-in or a double opt-in, which means how many times somebody's got to click on a link in order to opt in or subscribe or unsubscribe basically into your list. So I only do single opt-in on both of these to make it simple, and then go to next. It says your form has been successfully saved. Now, oh wow, that's nice. So this is actually new here. The GDPR. I agree to terms of use and policy and privacy policy. I agree to terms of website use. I agree to policy. But all this is new, and that is because the international laws for terms of use and privacy policy recently just had changes made to it. So every company around the world is like updating and making everybody agree to the new terms that were set in the new regulations. So I'm not going to worry about that, honestly. So I'm just doing the first and last name field and an email field, and I'm good with that. Okay. And then I'm going to save changes. All right. Now, this is the welcome letter, which I don't use. And if I do use a welcome letter, I always customize it. For this video and for sake of time again, I am not going to go into actually creating email swipes. I'm just going to connect everything together. So we are going to go back to lists, and we'll see the list that we just created. Moneyline leads, and 0 subscribers, 0 unsubscribers, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go to the little pencil icon, which is update, and I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go to advanced settings. And let me scroll down. Okay, so make sure my welcome email's on no, so it doesn't automatically send that out when they join my list. And I'm going to actually put in the domain that I want my capture page to be connected, redirected to. And I'm actually going to put that here in Mailing Boss as well. So for Moneyline, my address is going to be, I believe it is BillyRaker.globalmoneyline.com. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead, seriously, and copy and paste that, so I'll type it again, and I'm going to put the same thing in here as well. Alright, so done. So we created the list, we chose what fields we want to be on the email opt-in form, we changed the opt-in and opt-out from double to single, we made sure our welcome email is set to no, and then we put our external website web address in where we want it to be redirected. Okay, so then I am going to scroll down and make sure I click Save Changes. And as soon as that saves, then we can move on and go to the capture page and configure the capture page, connect it to the external website, and make any editing to the background, pictures, text, or anything else that we want to change while we're there. So I'm going to log out of Mailing Boss. And now I can work on my Get Leads capture page. So I'm going to go over here and click on the first little box that says Edit. And my capture page I just made a few minutes ago should load. And this is where I can do all my configurations. Okay, so here we go. So the page is almost loaded. And here it's saying, please configure the information of your email marketing email. So that is what we are going to do. So here I have a nice picture of one of the famous buildings in Sydney, Australia, and I've got my email opt-in form and just one single line of text. Okay, so Moneyline is a site I use to get worldwide leads, and it is 100% free. They do have opt-ins to upgrade for paid levels, but I myself am a free member. So I'm going to right-click on the email form box, okay? And then I'm going to go to configure, which is the first option. And it's going to ask me to connect to whatever autoresponder I have, which if you are keeping it within the Builder All system, it's always going to be Mailing Boss. Alright, so then it's going to ask me what list I would like my leads to go into. So I'm going to put Moneyline leads, because that's what this capture page is for. And as you can see, it changed. Before there was only 2 fields, but now there's 3 fields because the list I chose to put 3 fields, so it's going to change the form to accommodate the information I'm asking for. Okay, so now I'm going to right click again, and this time I'm going to change URL. So we are going to go click on pending subscribe. We're going to click on web address because we're connecting it to an external website. So I'm going to type in globalmoneylistline.com. globalmoneyline.com. Okay, we're going to open that in the same tab. Okay. Now I'm going to put the same web address also in the confirmed subscription confirmed box. Same thing. HTTP Kimberly, and it pre-populates, so I don't have to type it again, and then click OK. Okay, so then I'm going to click confirm. It says your URL has been successfully saved. I'm going to confirm that. Okay, so everything is set up. All right, let me just double check something to make sure that I'm going to change title from default to 100% free leads. Okay, and then I'm going to save that. Alright, and I can exit out of this. And I'm going to go over here and save it. And it's going to show all the changes I made. Site style, settings. Okay, everything save. Excuse me. Voice is cracking. Okay, so all changes were successfully made. So now I can exit out of here. Leave. Now I am going to thinking I want to change the name of this from Get Leads to something else. So we're going to rename this before I publish it because I'm not really liking Get Leads. 100%. Okay, only dashes and underscores, so the percentage is not going to work. So we're just going to say free leads because that's better than Get Leads. And we're going to save it. Okay, So now I want to go ahead and publish this.